2 people shot, 1 person dead, and a suspect on the run after a shooting that happened at an apartment parking lot. Thank you so much for joining us at 11. I'm Brian Loftus.
And I'm Denise Valdez. More than a dozen witnesses were interviewed by Metro tonight. This all happened just a little bit before 6 o'clock near Durango and Sunset. That's where we find 8 News Now reporter Sasha Loftus with the latest.
Denise, we spoke with quite a few people who live in this area tonight, and they say any sort of violence here is just unheard of, especially since it's such a quiet part of the Southwest Valley. So obviously they were just completely shocked to hear about this shooting. Now step out of the way. You can see a scene is still pretty active behind me for at least 5 or 6 hours. Police tell us this all started, as you said, just before 6 o'clock tonight in the parking lot of the Mosaic Apartments here near Durango and Sunset. They say 2 men in 2 separate cars drove into the complex where at least one of them lived after they got off work. They got into some sort of argument with a 3rd man who had his car in a parking spot. That man then pulled out a gun and fired multiple rounds. The 2 others were hit. One was taken to UMC where he died, and another is now stable, recovering in the hospital. Officers say this situation serves as a reminder it's always safer to walk away from any conflict.
If you get in an altercation or there's some type of disturbance, it's just best to continue about your day, take a deep breath, don't get involved in any kind of disturbance, because this type of situation can escalate very quickly, as we've seen this evening.
Now, Metro says the man who died was 30 years old. The other man who was shot was in his mid-30s. It doesn't look like, again, he is recovering in the hospital. It doesn't look like they had any connection, either of them, to the suspect tonight. Now, as for that suspect, he does remain on the run this evening. Unfortunately, we don't have too many details on him from police tonight, because this is still a preliminary investigation. They are conducting a lot of interviews from witnesses right now. So, of course, stay with 8 News Now for any updates on this. And they, of course, do encourage anyone who has any information to call Crime Stoppers. That number on your screen, 385-5555. Reporting live, Sasha Loftus, 8 News Now.